Oh,
give me Terminator, give me Conan.
I'm like the biggest Arnold fan you've
Yeah.
ever talked to. I love him. I love everything he does.
I gotta admit, we're
Oh, Buck, I love you, buddy. This is the best thing. So wait, oh my God, I have to say one more thing. Okay, we're gonna talk about this, but one more thing. I'm watching a lot of pinball
Holy
stuff on
fuck.
YouTube. Listen to this. This is heartwarming. Okay, this is not just excitement. I watch a lot of YouTube stuff with pinball, but one video that gave me the biggest impact was a video from Buck and his dad, because I love motorcycles, beautiful women, pinball machines, a lot of stuff. But my biggest passion is movies.
Yeah.
I'm a movie geek. And when I heard that Buck, grew up with his dad watching these old crazy movies, I was like, this is so heartwarming. This is so cool. So there's a video out there where Buck and his dad sits down and talks about videos, and you can see on the background, you can see posters, you can see movie DVDs. I don't know, with VHS cassettes. It was so good. I had sex for so long time, okay? And we took a shower, and I got a blowjob in there, everything. I was just dried up, okay? And she went to sleep, and it was like 2 midnight. I was so tired. I was just laying there on the sofa, okay? I was so tired, and this show came up. It was so freaking good. I felt like I was sitting there with Buck and Chuck, and we were watching movies.
I was so fired up.
Oh my God.
Bug has sex for so short time.
So I have time for all these movies.
I can verify that. I approve.
Don, I told you this would be Patreon.
I don't know what to answer first. There's a lot.
It was just the whole situation. It was just so.
Can we get this woman on the podcast?
You want to talk?
Of course.
We want to ask questions to her.
Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! But I mean, I want
Keith Jengas.
Yeah. You guys' Patreon shows
Wow.
are way wilder than I remember. I listen to all of them. They're not all like this. It's a new standard.
guys, I want all the listeners, all the viewers to go in and watch that video. What's that video called? Do you remember that, Buck?
Man, Dad and I have a lot of videos.
This is like a month ago or something.
Okay, yeah. It's on my Bug Scream and Stream channel. It was him and I talking about our favorite machines and whatnot, and like
Yes.
in the theme. Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel, Bug Scream and Stream. If you go to the live section, it's under there. The whole thing unedited.
Those always get really good reviews.
The most recent one I did, I interviewed Gary Tunnicliffe, the topper designer for Evil Dead, and he was telling me all about his movie career. Jenny, you'll love this interview if you haven't seen it yet, because he talks about all the different movies that he's worked on, and he had just like a ton of really cool stories from working on like Gone Girl and Ginger Snaps.
He worked on Gone Girl.
He did a very important scene in Gone Girl.
That was in my top 5. When we did our top 5.
Oh yeah, that was
my top 5 dislikes.
Yeah, yeah. But he had so many cool stories about different movies that he worked on and whatnot. It was a great interview. The whole thing's up on my YouTube channel. And yeah, Jen,
I'll take it out.
Yeah,
I'll take it out. Have you planned? Do you have any Arnold themes? Come on.
And I went.
Like
We've talked about.
There's reasons they haven't happened, and it wasn't because of these guys. Yeah, because you guys have wanted to do it.
Yeah, we did. I was really. I mean, I guess I'll be transparent. I was really jealous that they got Predator. I mean, we wanted that one for a long time. Yeah. I'm assuming they just had that.
Oh my God! But wait! Just wait, guys.
Dutch. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the.
But just because one company has got Predator, why can't you guys get it?
What? I mean,
a lot of times.
Because they want to make a good game without stuff missing from it.
Yeah, so that would be, if we approach that one, we'd have
that's
to
like
approach
making that's like making the kindergarten but not the cop.
It's hard to ensure that too, though, because sometimes you go for a license and you're like, okay, are we going to get this person? And they're like, yes, and then that does not happen, or like something falls through later on or whatever. So I guess we would probably have to. There's some titles that we just wouldn't take unless we could almost pre-guarantee that we would get certain actors.
Which we've done that before. It makes it a lot scarier
Yeah.
when you're trying to for sure. I would love to do some Terminator games though. That would
Yes.
really happy. But
come on. You need to make a Jenkins special. I will pay you 25,000.
See, he's one who's in my emails all the time. Like, I'll just make this for me. I'll pay anything.
Yes. I just want good games with themes that I love. Yeah. Okay, wait. Let's just go back to our game, okay? Because
I know we bailed on that.
Yeah. I was just winning so much.
But on top of that, Luke, are you also a movie guy, just like Buck?
In a totally different way.
Yeah.
Completely different way. So yeah, that was
Mainly
part of my
movies or what? How?
We didn't have TV when I was like really young. So I just had my dad's movie collection and I watched all of them. Good, bad, probably some things I shouldn't have saw.
Was that slasher movies also, or did you have action, or what was it?
It was mostly Coyote Ugly and From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, From Dusk Till Dawn, Blade,
Coyote
Ugly, Tomb Raider. Dusk Till Dawn would be my top 5 of like if it was themes that I could choose that I specifically love. From Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah.
What's your favorite themes is right here. What's your favorite themes? Themes I want to ask you about it.
From Dusk Till Dawn was my first boob that I ever saw. So that was pretty transformative for me as well. Yeah.
That's so
It's everything I ever thought it would be.
But if you guys, do a theme, do you really need to have the, lead actor's voice? Do you need to have Bruce Campbell in there? If you made From Dusk to Dawn, do you need some of the characters in there? You don't need it, man. You have so many movie clips.
Yeah, it just depends on the theme and what you get available from the movie and whatnot. I mean, sometimes there's so much stuff in the movie you don't need. Like,
sometimes they'll tell you too. Like, this actor is completely off limits. You legally cannot even. You can't even ask them.
If you reach out to them, I'm gonna kick your dog.
Yeah, basically, we run into that before. We're like, hey, can we separately on our own accord go pursue this actor? And they're like, yes, if you want to die.
Yeah. Okay, you big, we're small.
Whoa. Put down the gun.
Yeah.
I love that you feel this way with Arnold. It's so cool. But if you could just open a drawer and choose 3 themes, like Buck, your top 3, you just open it, just pick it up. I want to make these 3 games. Which 3 themes should it be? You can just pick them up, choose them. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Jimmy Buffett.
Yep.
Number 1. Ice Nine Kills. Number 2.
Actually, I have this list.
I don't remember mine. What was my third one? I had a third one that's like genius that nobody would buy. I'm trying to remember.
See, and that's where some pinball companies go over the hill.
Yeah. Jimmy Buffett, Ice Nine Kills, and Typo Negative.
Freddy Krueger. What?
Typo Negative. All music pins, I guess. Apparently, that's all I want to do. It's because Luke and I haven't done a music pin together.
I mean, like, is there a break-even point? Like, if you were to do Margaritaville, like how many games would you have to build to cover costs, pay for the shop, and just get it out there?
The amount of conversations we've had about this. There is, dude, it's funny because there's enough people out there that I do feel like we could sell probably 300 to 500 units.
Yeah.
And like work that in as like a second thing. But also, it's my favorite, like Jimmy Buffett. It's kind of all my favorite stuff too. I don't know. I kind of just want to let that be sacred and leave it alone.
I mean,
let that just be a thing.
I guess it would be. I guess it'd be easier to take like a pre-existing game and then just do a theme swap like you've done before.
Not really.
It's not any easier. No.
So for us, you got to remember, like, I can draw the games, so I could draw 3-4 games a year.
Yeah.
It's not physically. We could design 3-4 games a year. That wouldn't be an issue at all. It's the development and the code and everything that's the hiccup.
That's where it takes forever.
Yeah. Because we have 4 or 5 programmers now, soon to have 5.
5 programmers? That's cool.
I keep up with all of them solo.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
I don't know anything about programming, but in my mind, I'm thinking, well, you just drag this movie file to replace this one. You drag this.
That's
MP3
how it works in my mind too.
To replace this one, and then you
try telling them that.
They don't find it funny.
Yeah, they're not. No, physically, we're not really limited as a company. Manufacturing, we always get it done. It's always tough, but we always get it done. It's code would be the hiccup between us and 2 games a year for sure. Yeah.
Okay, that holds you back.
Well,
The
we're
coding.
also, yes, but we're also working hard on that. So we've brought in multiple new programmers that are getting experience under their belt right now. So that's something you guys don't see behind the scenes right now. Is when we launch our game this year, our following game's code should be done. Which is like, okay, that's totally when. So you're talking about earlier when Charlie decided we drug him out by his ankles. They were still doing it in the aspect of they would launch a game without starting any other games.
This was crazy.
He launched the games because he would always say, you got to be 100%. His thing was, you got to be 100% focused on this game that you're working on. So he would launch a game, like, for example, Rick and Morty. Launch it. They wouldn't have started on another game yet. No concepts, no license, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then they're designing that whole thing. And then he's like, well, I got to focus on this launch for 3-4 months. So usually all of a sudden now it's like, okay, we're 6 months into the build. And they were like, oh, well, maybe we should get on.
Yeah.
Like, let's start designing another game.
Going. Yeah.
And that was just how that was how he chose to do it or whatever. Which I mean,
it's just funny because then when you and I came in with Halloween, it was at the peak point of everybody was watching now because of the success from Rick and Morty. So everybody was like, all right, guys, what do you got? Yeah. And we were like, we didn't have much time.
Yeah, we just didn't have the experience
compared to now and when our games come out and they have more than a year's worth of code that we've been able to get into it beforehand.
So we're about to hand over the game that's like 3rd or 4th from now to be programmed shortly in the month here.
Yeah.
So is it true with the rumors that you guys are working on 5 or 6 games right now? Is that true?
Yeah, there's at least 3 real.
We're working on
like 4, basically.
Yeah, 4 for real. We're gonna start 5 soon.
Wow. And still, if you look 4 or 5 years in the future, you're still thinking about 1 game release a year?
I don't know.
We don't even know.
Whatever I tell you, it's probably going to be a lie. Flip a coin. It's 50-50 if we'll get to it.
My answer genuinely changes every week.
Well, we're having a meeting about that this week, working on our future code schedule and stuff like that. Because, like I said, that's the hiccup. We can physically make. I mean, I could have 3 more done right now. That's not a pile up for us. We just have to get. And sometimes we don't know exactly how long these projects are going to take them to program, so it's hard to schedule and slot those in, and especially it gets hard when you start slotting in 2 games a year. And we're at the point now where we have no reason to try to rush a second release, if that makes sense. So if we're going to do a second game a year, we're going to make sure it's all the way good to go.
And I mean, we've been enjoying not buying a game that's 0.7 code and then waiting a year to try to get it.
Yeah, we have no reason to go backwards and release
Yeah. So Spooky Luke, if you could open the drawer and pick 3 pinball themes.
Well, you already know one, From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, From Dusk Till Dawn. That's a great. That you should make that one.
Who I got is The Mummy and Riddick.
All right.
The Mummy from 1999 or something, right? Oh, that was a great one. Yeah.
Brendan Fraser.
Yes.
That's what I want to do.
Been a lot
and what was the third one?
Cup of coffee.
Yeah. What was the third one you said?
The Riddick movies. That's just
Chronicles
a guilty pleasure.
Oh, Vin Diesel.
Is anyone else into those? Yeah, Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick, and just Riddick.
I bought Pitch Black on clearance at GameStop, but I never watched it. But I had it. It was like
Pitch Black is in my top 5 of all time.
Classics, man.
Yeah, I never saw it, but I'm imagining, well, it's really dark down here, but it's all about dark family.
So for me, Senguez being younger than you, that to me is like, that was probably what it felt like for you watching the Predator movie the first time. Like that was
yeah.
You know, like I got the badass Riddick character in Pitch Black, and they only come out at night, and it's
and he had those glasses so he could see and all that.
His eyes, so you can see in the dark. It was the super masculine character of my childhood.
Yeah. but he's not badass like Arnold. Come on, he kills predators. Come on.
To me, he feels like it, but no, Predator's my favorite franchise probably on Earth.
Oh, I love you,
Actually,
buddy. I love you.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's actually my religion based. we joke about that. People are like, "Are you religious?" I'm like, I think that those.
I'm predacious.
It's the predator things that came down to the pyramids, and then they
had
the
the war on
Aztecs
top
or
of the
whatever.
pyramids.
Yeah,
whatever
It's actually
that
his
is.
religion.
yeah, whatever that is, that's my stuff right there.
I think I believe in that.
Yeah.
I feel you. So our last show, we talked about themes in 2025. And it was inspired by Spooky Luke.
Yep.
So you two guys right now, Buck and Luke, how do you feel about the games we have got theme-wise in 2025? Great themes, bad themes. How do you feel?
What I was just thinking, like in a company aspect, what JJP game would you rather have than the one that's out right now?
Yeah, not dialed in. Yeah, definitely.
Even if you just say theme wise, like what JJP would you rather? Harry Potter is probably
Pirates of the Caribbean. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
So like me. Obviously I agree with that too, but this theme is better. Like it's a bigger theme.
Yeah.
At least it was even for me. But I'm looking at a lot of the companies. It's like their best stuff is that they've ever done is out right now.
Yeah.
Or has been out in the recent 2 to 3 years here.
Yeah. Great games are coming up. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of want them to have the bad themes because then we
I
have
wish
the
they'd do a
good
little
have the
worse.
good ones.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I'm okay if they have weak
It's always the
themes.
thing I'm scared about is like we have so many locked up for the future and what now. I'm always like, but there's still a lot out there I want to do. I don't want these other guys getting those while we wait.
Yeah, we're starting to
come
run
back.
into a lot of that where we're almost trying to hoard them because we have 4 or 5 themes signed or something. 5 themes signed and probably another 5 that we're talking to.
Yeah, it's insane.
And we just can't. You just can't sign them all at once.
No.
And
no.
So when you sign a theme, do you have 1 year to produce and sell those games? How does that work?
It just depends on each
3
each
years,
individual
5
contract.
years. Some of them will give you
it's-
an extension easy. Some won't. It's just,
sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 5. They're all different.
Okay, I want to go into your mindset. When a company releases a game, let's say Kong from Stern, it comes out. Do you two sit down and look at the release video and everything and look at each other and say, shit, we should have done this?
Yeah.
Do you have those moments?
that's like
Funny
my whole job.
Yeah, every time a new Stern trailer comes out, Luke and I both think it's the end of the world for about 10 minutes. We're like, oh no, we did it. We can't keep up. That's it.
They've given me the depression a few times.
Yeah.
I don't know what
We're
it is
such
about
suckers for trailers.
Yeah,
Trailers
Stern-
work on us so good.
Stern trailers kick my butt, man. Like every time Stern comes out with a trailer, I watch it and I'm like, Corwin, I think we got to hire some talent or something. I just don't think I can keep up, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Literally every single time.
And I walk over, I'm like, hey man, like I think I'm not gonna be good enough. And he's like, dude, shut up. You say this every time.
Yeah. It took me a while to figure it out, but yeah. we're suckers for trailers.
Don't worry, it's
They
gonna
work
have
on
ball
us.
launch
Except
issues.
for this. This does not work on us.
No, you hit me with that.
Fist pumps.
That trailer did not work on me. No.
No.
I mean, I was actually thinking about this because what did you guys think when they released Jaws with that mini upper flipper that catches the ball? It reminds me of the same thing that happens with the Evil Dead with that mini upper, with the upper flipper that catches the ball.
God dang it, I wish I would have thought of that.
Oh yeah.
That happens a lot too, where I'm like, or I'll see something that they release and I'm like, oh, I know how I could do that sort of effect differently, or it gives me an idea to do something different. I actually really like visiting Joe Newhart because he's got 200 plus games.
Yeah, the whole
You
church
can't. So when I walk in there, it's just like being a little kid. I'm looking at everything, how they physically did everything. I'm getting all these ideas, how I can do them differently or whatever. I used to just wander around at pinball shows and buy all the spare parts from other games.
Yeah.
You must look at a pinball machine through different eyes than we do, just as somebody who plays them, having designed them, and see that and being like, I could do that better, or man, that was genius. I want to steal that, but I feel inferior.
Well, I'm more into the creation and the spectacle of it, I guess. So Bug is obviously a really good player. Like he can just walk off the couch. If we put him
I'm good at pinball.
Yeah. I'll be like,
I'm dried up.
I'll be like, you've gone through this phase before where it was like, I was like, Bug, I'll see other companies are like, oh, we got our tournament players and stuff like that. And I'm like, I think people forget that we have ours too. I'll be like, Corbin, you need to go compete in tournaments. And he's like, oh, okay, fine, I will. He'll play like 3 tournaments and then just win the state championship around here. And I'd be like, okay, can I be done now?
I love him, but I hate him.
So he comes in, he's got that aspect. And then obviously he's got all the experience with like, much like Don, the amusement park rides, the Disney stuff.
That's the underrated secret with pinball.
I think that's what we do.
Parks.
Themed entertainment areas.
Yes.
Playing in an environment.
I don't think Spooky Pinball would be what it is today without having people like Bug or Charlie or even Don. That's like they have that eye for the amusement park ride, and I think that's what we kind of try to create in a pinball machine. You said that.
It's my most common analogy when I talk to licensors about the experience of a machine is so similar to the experience of a dark ride at Six Flags or Disney or Universal or anything.
Yeah, you want to walk in and you want something central to capture your eye to draw you in, and then while you're there, you're noticing all the little nuances and theme things. And you've got a vehicle on a track that's doing fun things. You know, you don't want to just roll back to the in lane. You want to take some kind of circuitous route. And I want to see the thing that I can interact with the ball and make it do the thing.
Yeah. I want to see some of my favorite things from the franchise or whatever that I love, that gives me nostalgia. But I also want a little bit of news story here, like that I'm on this trip with those people. And it only goes for about 3 minutes or so, and it needs to never get boring. Like you need to be able to repeat it forever.
No,
Jenkins, your woman's
his girlfriend saw it.
I'm waiting.
No, I think that's why we mesh so good too, is because I'm more into the spectacle physically of the machine, of like what can we create physically that looks cool. Like I want to make this crazy contraption. And then he's visually into it. And even Dylan, one of our main programmers.
Dylan has our best and our worst ideas.
he is very into what is the most crazy, interesting thing that I can do in a game. So I think that's probably what does set us apart from a lot of the other companies, is they're making pinball machines and we're over here trying to make like whole experience amusement park ride type things.
Okay, so let's talk about your upcoming game. You just said that you'll release it in about 4 months. That's cool. So how many flippers do you have on your next game?
It's a light one, isn't it? Like
3?
I think it's only a 3 flipper.
Yeah, it's only 3. We didn't know the sling flipper was going to be such a big hit, so we didn't have it in the next one.
Yeah, I'll be excited to talk about that. There's some really interesting things with the layout. We try to create different areas and stuff to be each mech in the game and each area in the game, from the art to the theme to the physical features there, they're kind of combined. It almost feels like there's 6 different rooms in the game that all have their own activity and modes to get to and everything. We did this. We did a really cool,
like Halloween with different multiple mini play fields.
Only one play field.
Oh,
it's only one level.
So
one level.
That, but all in one level.
There's some exclusive stuff here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
One level.
Is it white body?
No, standard body.
No, I think we're gonna keep flipping back and forth.
Yeah, we like doing that. I mean, there are certain times where a certain theme will just be like, that overrides that rule. We got to do it.
But I'll tell you what, it was funny because after Don played it for like 30 minutes, he's talking to me about how it was wide body in the truck. I'm like, it wasn't wide body. He's like, seriously?
Yeah.
It tells you that we did a good job splitting up all the areas and giving you a lot to do, because he thought it was a wide body. You just didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
So if we take Evil Dead, everybody says is a jam-packed game. Let's say Evil Dead is 85% packed on the playfield. How many percent is the upcoming game packed if you compare with Evil Dead?
From the top view visual, it's more stuff.
Yeah, it looks like more
clearly
stuff.
more stuff. Evil Dead
more packed than Evil Dead?
Low.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, Evil Dead's busier on the underside.
There's underside stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the thing is all the games we're making right now are right on par with that. It's not like we just went to Evil Dead and we're like, we're gonna do that and then we're just gonna degenerate into nothing.
Yeah,
but
it's not gonna look out of place.
No. So like if you have our next 4 games in a lineup, well, first of all, you're gonna have one of the craziest themed. You're gonna have one of the coolest themed in our lineup.
Great stack
of all
of
time.
themes. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, that's the cool part is they're all completely different themes.
Yeah.
If you had our next 4 games, you literally have a full collection. You have wide bodies, you have standard bodies, you have all different themes, all different everything.
It's so cool.
I mean, obviously,
and all 4 have Arnold, and
all 4 have
Yes.
yeah.
I can say all 4 have exactly the same amount of Arnold as Predator.
Yeah.
oh man,
Oh, my heart is bleeding.
It would be funny if we did
snuck a clip of
yeah,
Arnold.
we
in all
snuck a
4
clip of
games.
Arnold. That's crazy.
I'll get monitor record audio.
Yeah, no, we got good stuff coming. I think we just we talked about it. We're like Spooky Phase 3, starting with Evil Dead. I think that was where, like I was saying, we had the experience and we had the horsepower and the talent and the team to be able to do that level of game, and we still have all those people, and we're still doing all that.
The experience is the biggest thing you keep mentioning throughout the interview. Is we've just all been around this a lot now.
A lot more.
We've done a lot.
Yeah.
We've been around it a lot. Like we're kind of figuring out what we're doing here, I think.
Well, it started out too. I remember Bug and I used to argue sometimes in the early days.
Just sometimes.
He would be like, well, most of the time I don't even know if we're arguing. We're just talking at each other about things that have to be done. Like, yeah, half our conversations are like, you need to really do this. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And I'm like, you really need to do this. And he's like, yeah, I do. What was I saying? In the early days, a lot of the time it was like he would be like, I want to do this feature in the game.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to do, or I wouldn't know how to make that physical feature or anything. Yeah. But now I feel like when those guys, like when we get in a room and they say, hey, we want to do this, 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 and this, I'm like, yeah, no problem, no problem. Or yeah, I can make that
well,
happen.
We have so much of a better understanding of where your specialties lie now too, to where we can cater ideas we come up with to, like nothing feels better than when I have an idea and I actually know how you can do it. Yeah. And then you improve. You're like, yes, I can do it that way. And then you improve upon it more.
If anything, we struggle on coming up with ideas too complex to do now. It's like the last couple of games, I remember being like, especially this last game we did, I was like, I think I got every single thing that was asked for in here. I was able, everything that they could think up that they wanted in the game and more, I was able to physically put in there. So that makes a difference too, because we're not limited on. It's not like we have these grand ideas that we don't have the horsepower to get done.
Okay, you really set the bar high when you release Evil Dead. It was just amazing, sold out. What a great! Everybody loves it. How do you guys feel about it? Do you feel like we're gonna chop it up with the next game, or are you like, oh my god, the bar is just so high? What's going on? Well, how do you feel about it?
I don't even think like we felt like Evil Dead was our best game when it came out, because we already had more games we're working on.
Oh, great answer.
Yeah, well, and even some of our distributors I was talking to were worried about sales earlier on. They're like, I don't think the theme is strong enough.
Yeah, and
stuff like that. And we were worried about it. I think day one sales were 600 units, maybe 550.
Yeah,
it took a while to sell out.
The first weekend was 500.
It's a lovely day.
Lovely day.
I remember that launch day.
Yeah, I sent you that.
No, it's weird to even think about now, because the Evil Dead launch day, I was so worried that it wasn't going to sell that I was sitting on the floor in the corner of my office during the launch.
Well, there was a point in the day I went home pissed because I thought it undersold.
I did too, yeah.
Yeah, we both went home and we were like severely depressed because we thought, shit, it undersold. Like we didn't.
That's probably the part that people don't see, is like we show up with this every time. We don't really know if people are going to show up and support what we're doing. It's just, Evil Dead launch day, I was legitimately sitting on the floor in the corner of my office with the lights off, with like both fingers crossed, just hoping.
Yeah. This is the part we never hear or see about Spooky Pinball. Yeah. Because when people
are worried than launch day, we're pretty sober.
And it's not like we're dead. We're not dead. We have so many games ready, we can release them. But ideally, we want to put a game out there that everyone wants to buy. They come out, they buy 800 units of it. Really, that's all. Even 600 units for us is a really good. It's a good year.
Yeah,
like
that's still plenty of games to build a day.
But I mean, right now, it's
absolutely
too many games.
So the next game, is it again 888 or more or less?
It will be 1,000 or less for sure. It might be 999.
Okay,
I don't know.
We're not going to jump the shark by any means.
No, so it will not be.
We're not going to come out like 1,500 units or anything like that.
It won't be over 1,000. 1,000 is the most that we'll push it to. It'll be 999 units would be the top end.
I know.
Is that one tier, or will you do this special edition 80 something, or is it just one tier like Evil Dead?
As of right now, it's one tier. If I get this SLE 80 unit thing done, maybe, but as of right now, that doesn't exist. So
Yeah.
I would have to make it.
Okay.
We
Okay.
could do it.
We can talk about it, Luke. Just hit me up. A lot of ideas.
People ask this all the time. Like, if you could go through a portal back to your decision, right, like the day before Evil Dead launched, and decide to do 1888, like, is that something
It
you
wouldn't
wish
have-
you would have
It
done?
wouldn't have
It wouldn't have
worked
worked. It wouldn't
because
have worked.
right
And-
now we're at maximum effort to get, not maximum effort to get units out the door because we could do more units. But if you notice, these are all almost completely 99.9% all going out almost perfect and good.
Mhm.
So I think we're capped right now on how many games we can make that are perfect, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like, you have to pull from quality a bit to get more
To be able
out.
to push
There's
that. We would
this
have to
weird
hire.
threshold of when you're hiring employees.
Yeah.
You get past a certain number and things just start getting a little bit funkier about how
Yeah.
everybody acts and
Yeah.
Mhm.
behaves. And
right
what
now
they
we have
produce.
enough employees with experience to offset that. So
Yeah.
they're a group, I don't know what it is, 30, maybe 30 of our 60 people that we're talking about that have been here for a while, like towards
Yeah.
5 years. I know because Morgan was just talking about like vacation time. Most of them all have.
Oh
like,
yeah, it's
they-
it's alarming.
our employees get like 5.5 weeks off a year. It's
Yeah.
insane. But she was talking about how many have hit that threshold, and you don't hit that till you've been here for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, those employees with experience matter. And when
Yeah.
you quickly scale up to
Yeah.
try to do something like make 1,500 or 2,000 units, it can get messy fast because new employees screw up things that you didn't even know could be screwed up.
Yeah, I mean, once there's a certain amount of people, I'm taking a lot of my best employees and having them training people who are new, and that can wear on those guys. And you
Yeah.
want to keep those guys at their sharpest.
They're
because
also
they're your
fixing
best
mistakes.
employees.
They're
Yeah,
also fixing mistakes.
which nobody likes to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody likes
So
fixing
you're-
I don't.
mistakes down the road.
So you're
I
taking
don't know if you watch my YouTube channel, but I unbox like 95% of the new games that comes out. And I'm telling you, not with your company, but bigger companies, when I unbox these games, sometimes the assembly is so bad that I'm like, I cannot even show this. I'm shocked.
I
So
not understand how they do it as a larger company. Sometimes I can't wrap my head around it because we have such a personal connection with it. Like when we launch a game for the next two months, I'm out there every day probably with you guys.
Mhm.
I'm physically out there making sure they're installing every screw right with them, bugs learning right along with us. Because that's one thing too. When we launch a game, nobody knows how to make that game except for me for a second there.
Yeah, it
I
takes a little
made
bit.
it. It's not like we rope the employees into
Yeah.
running that game through the line before
Yeah.
or earlier.
Luke and I kind
So-
of just go through each of the different areas, and we take our usually like our top guy in
Mhm.
that area and start getting them
Mm.
trained on it and learned on it, getting notes, making minor changes
Mhm.
as we go through it. We get to like the play testing area, and I usually end up building like about the first 10 or 12 in the
Yeah,
play testing
physically.
like, all myself.
Well,
And
we go from section to section. So
Yeah.
we're in a section for 1 or 2 weeks. And then even when we move away from that, we're still going right back to it,
Yeah.
checking everything and making sure that they're doing
this
it.
week we got back from our fishing trip. I took myself back to school
Yeah.
in a lot of different areas.
Yeah.
Just because if you haven't built a lot of the stuff in a long time, you get kind of rusty,
Mhm.
and you bring in new employees, and you're trying to remember what the expectations are in certain things. So like
Mhm.
I've been building play fields this week. I've been doing like front decal swaps
Mhm.
and just some boxing as well. Like just refreshing my mind on a lot of it to make sure I know what I'm talking about
Yeah,
when I'm managing
I
these
don't
guys.
know. I don't know how you just as a larger company hired an employee and you're just like, hey, you just take care of that.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
physically, mentally understand how you're hiring a person that is not so deeply invested in the company. You're like, okay, you're gonna make sure this production goes right. And I can see
Mhm.
where when they have these major issues, I'm like, yeah, of course it did. It's an employee. It's not someone that's the whole company is them
Mhm.
doing that.
Okay. I have a big cojones question right now.
Oh,
How,
cool.
yeah. How does it make you guys feel? Okay, okay. So 2025, the pinball industry, some says it's tanked. We cannot sell games. New in-box games lose value. They lose a lot of money, except one game.
Yeah.
Except Evil Dead. It costs it's the only game in 2025 that comes out under 10K, and now Don sold his for 15K. So you as a company, how does that make you feel, cojones wise?
Want nothing else. I mean, if
Oh,
people,
meticulous planning went into that.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
we really were trying to force that to happen.
and I think some dudes don't care. I talk about it too. A lot of the hobbies around here. I look at people talk about losing money in pinball. I look at the hobbies around here like UTVs or
Hunting, fishing,
race cars,
yeah,
whatever. These
racing.
guys are spending $200,000 with no hope of returning anything. Hunting is way more expensive than pinball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get a buffalo.
But at the same time, for me, again, just maybe this is just us. We don't care about money as much. It's like if someone can buy our game and they can have that game for a while and then sell it for more than they bought it for, so they essentially could come out and support us for free. I'm down for that. If we can create 1,000 people a year that can come out and support Spooky Pinball for free, that sounds like we both win to me.
We think they'll come back.
Yeah, I love that. I have no problem with that. I'm happy that they go for more.
You can buy a game
Yeah.
that's really fun with a theme that you really enjoy, and you can do it for no money after selling it, maybe even a little bit in your pocket.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, I think we'll retain those people. That's definitely
Does it
what we want.
Does it makes you guys feel like, oh, we sold Evil Dead too cheap? Do you think like that?
I think the numbers and prices, everything is right where we wanted it. We wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah,
Good.
you start adjusting and messing with that stuff, and it falls apart quicker than people realize.
And we've seen
Well,
a million
we've
companies
seen it.
do it a million times. It's
Yeah.
And that's
So I have been a big advocate for games under 10K, and I always shield for Spooky on our all the WAP shows that you guys are selling for under 10K.
we're gonna do it
How
again.
about the
It's okay.
How about the next game?
gonna
Will
do
it be under 10K again?
Yeah, yep,
She'll be
we're
under
gonna
10.
do it again.
Are you?
Yeah, we're gonna do it again.
He's like,
you guys are dumb.
Yes.
You
I'm gonna keep on shilling them.
You're idiots than I thought.
I mean, this is why I've been talking about it. I think this has a good chance of being a day one sellout because you may have speculators that come in and just pick up 10 of them. You know, I kind of wish I would have done that in TPF.
We offered you.
The next guy did it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we were at the table at TPF and Don was there. And we're like, I don't know. I'm like, if I was someone right now, I would come up and just buy the last 25 games. And I mentioned it to Don. I looked at him like, you should just buy these, man. You could sell them all. And he just, he must just not have had a spare $250,000 or whatever.
That whole thing.
Yeah.
Chestnut.
So, Ronnie, next time, just call me. We can do collaboration. That's not a problem, man.
Why did you buy him, you idiot? No, yeah. And then I actually, Michelle Newhart, I was like, she walked up and we were speaking to her. She's wonderful woman. She's my favorite person ever. And I was like, Michelle, you should tell him he should really buy these last 25 games. I know they're going to go. The response we've been having this weekend and the amount of calls, because we started the weekend with like 80 games.
Yeah, we
left or something.
It was so funny because
150 maybe even that week.
Yeah, it was a lot left because at the start of the weekend, I told Chris, I might need you to put together a sold out graphic.
Yeah.
When we get back, no rush. When we get back, just put it together and we're going to sit on that. And then the next day I was like, that might need to be the first thing you do when you get back. And the next day I was like, I need you to draw on this piece of paper right now.
Shout out to Franchi for that too.
Yeah.
Whenever we ask for something last second, like Bug can text him at the show, hey, I need a sold out graphic in 2 minutes. He's working and he does it and he doesn't complain. It's appreciated. He's a big part of the company now he does a lot for us.
Major part of the entire
But yeah, I
brand.
told Michelle, I was like, Joe should really buy these. I know they're going to I think they're going to sell. And honestly, if he gets them and he can't sell them or something, we're not going to hold them to him. We're not going to make him take them.
Okay.
Oh, they didn't offer me that deal.
But
guys, so that's another thing. Like, I don't like to, if we can avoid it, our distributors don't get forced allocations. So I don't call up the distributor. I'm like, you have to take 50 or you're getting your allocation cut or whatever. They tell me, I'm like, tell me how many you think you can sell. We'll give a rough number. But I don't want them. I tell them, don't overcommit to them. We're not like other companies in that aspect either, where I'm not calling distributors saying, oh, you have to take 10 or you have to take 50. I don't like doing that. I want to be able to sell out on our own merit, I guess. I want the games to be able to sell because people want them. I don't want to have to do forced sale tactics or anything like that.
There's no ethics in pinball.
I mean, I could say a lot of stuff right now, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But guys, when all that happened, it's one of my favorite moments of pinball because you know, we all have computers, TVs, everything going on. At the one hand, we see Jersey Jack. He's like, "Oh, we have got Harry Potter. Don't spend a dime. Don't buy no other pinball machine. Just keep your money." And on the other side,
right now.
on the other side, Don is he has FaceTime calling me, and he's just filming the show. He's filming Spooky Luke with WAP t-shirt on, and people are all over Evil Dead, and we just sold the last 25. It was such a crazy chaos moment, man.
That was really awkward timing because we legitimately sold out like right into that seminar.
Yeah, it was.
Don't spend the time.
Poor dude said that out loud, and they were gone. That was just that. No,
that's a special moment. I'll always be remembering. We did selling out Evil Dead at TPF. We did hanging out with Luke and Franchi.
Well, that was the other concern is when Harry Potter comes out, is Evil Dead going to start getting dumped and lose value? Mm-hmm. And instead, the week that it came out, we started to see Evil Dead sell for 16.
Yeah. Went up.
Yeah.
It went up.
No joke. Yeah. It was the same week that Harry Potter came out. So, I mean, different market, different demographic, whatever it is, it's
hilarious.
It was able to take.
Guys, the way the community is thinking about Spooky as a company right now, okay, plus under 10K, plus jam-packed, it almost doesn't matter what theme you come out with, as long as it's under 1,000 units, it's gonna be an amazing success again. And I'm talking about 20 years of experience.
You should have done Police Academy.
Damn
Come on.
We spend all that money.
Yeah, why not go the best 5 out of like 10 themes in pinball history?
You're doing so great right now. I mean, it's just everybody is positive about what you're doing. Yeah, maybe there are some keyboard warriors. I don't know about that, but everybody loves what you guys are doing. So these numbers under 10,000, under 1,000 units. Thank you for keeping it that way, guys. It's amazing. I love it.
Said if we can do that and just make 800 to 1,000 or 700 to 1,000 games a year and keep rolling, I'm pretty happy. I can do this for a while.
Yeah.
Just include some.
That's probably not.
I don't like being yelled at all year. Either.
Yeah, no.
No.
I really don't like being yelled at all year. Like I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Just include the special edition, guys. You need to work on that.
Part of the podcast for a second.
Before we get too deep, I did get some listener questions I want to throw in here because they're pretty good here. So Dennis, thanks for sending this in. This one directed to Bug for some reason. I know Bug has said on numerous occasions they will not remaster any old titles, but has America's Most Haunted ever been discussed? That was your first game. Nobody knew who you guys were. Remake it with modern lighting, mechs, LCD, all that business.
We've discussed the sequel, yeah. There was a point in time we were really seriously looking at doing a sequel to it. We can't remaster it just because that was a whole big... The 150 limited thing was a really big part of
That's when it started. That's when it started. It was like, we're going to be the first company to promise 150 units and actually stick to it.
And those 150 people got first dibs on Rob Zombie as well. So yeah, there's much lore and company foundation off of AMH selling that 150. We couldn't remaster it and do more. We would have to do a sequel. Even though it's an original theme, it's not licensed or anything, we would still just have to do a sequel.
That is part of the reason that I like the day one sellouts too, is the people that get day one games when they're day one sellouts are usually the ones that are on the lists and on the website immediately. They're the people that are going to come out and support us and buy them. There are every time customers. Those guys,
the ride or dies.
They already know that they have spooky games. They love their spooky games. And the next one, if they even hear the theme, they're like, I already know it's going to be something that I like. They like the product, and that's who I want to be able to get the games first. And our system does kind of self-sort in that way because those people are always the earliest adopters. And people ask us, they're like, why don't you show more so we can make this decision or that decision? I almost don't want to because I want the people that know what Spooky puts out that they're going to love without seeing anything. I want those people to have a short window where they can get in first.
It's the best way for us to cater to those people because, like I said before, the first 150 people that bought AMH, they had first dibs on Rob Zombie. Okay. The 300 people that bought Rob Zombie had first dibs in the next one. At a certain point, we've sold over 7,000 games. We can't say, okay, all 7,000 of you have first dibs on the next game. It doesn't work. So this is a great way of it kind of sorting itself out to if you are the true ride or die spooky fan and you're going to support us, you'll get that
because there's 500
treatment.
People out there that have bought most machines that we put out, and those people already know what kind of product we're going to create, basically. And I think at this point too, we're fairly predictable on the kind of product we're going to create or the level of game that we're going to create. So those people can kind of naturally sort themselves in first. We need new customers as well. That's important. But I like that those people that have been there for 10 years get that opportunity.
Yeah.
Another question. Thank you, guys. Another question. When you see interviews,
really
yeah, it was.
That was awesome.
Boom, drop. Yeah. I don't remember what the question was.
More hit H's.
Oh, it's okay. We haven't recorded. It's perfect.
Oh, hold on.
But when you watch, interviews with Gary Stern, he says, 50% of pinball is in the US. The other 50 Stern games are getting shipped out to Europe, Australia, whatever. What are your plans with non-US buyers? Because you make under 1,000 games. How much do you put into European buyers? Because we have a lot of European listeners here. How much do you put into the consideration when you make the games, sell the games, or choose a theme? Do you consider non-US buyers? How much do you put into it?
I don't know if theme we could, because
I was already taken.
Yeah. Theme is probably
piling on pinball.
But I mean, RS Pinball is one of our largest distributors too, though.
And I think this year was more. I think Morgan said it was more Australian customers than we've had in any other game in the past or something.
Yeah, in a while. Yeah.
We traveled all the way over there. Don saw my butt in Europe, and
when it glistens in the Alpine sun, it's magical.
We're putting the effort in over there too.
When I was shipping games to RS,
we just had two.
We just did
sent
a container out.
Nice.
With Evil Deads?
Yeah, we just sent a container of Evil Deads to multiple countries. I think wasn't there
Australia, RS's shipment.
New Zealand.
So we've been trying to push those. Oh, that's one thing that we're doing. We used to wait longer to ship the overseas games, and now we pulled those up ahead. And everyone was honestly pretty confused because we hit like 200, 250 US games. And then we did 100 plus overseas games. 100, 150. And we load all those containers and everyone was like, where's the Evil Dead production? It stopped. And it was like, it didn't stop. We just spent 2 months building all overseas games and everything. So we're trying to give those guys more of a fair shake too, so they can get their games earlier on.
Thank you for doing that. When you send to RS, we're sub-distros through RS, then we can give the games to our Danish customers. So, and they're like, where is Evil Dead?
Stefan is a bulldog about that too.
Yes,
he will come find. I love the guy. He doesn't care. He'd come up and be like, you got to ship the games to me earlier.
Yes, he's right.
Game launch. He's like, that's not early enough.
That's not early enough. So, I mean, he does a good job of that. Like, he advocates for you guys big time as far as getting the games earlier. And we have done that. We've been shipping them earlier and earlier every year. So,
okay.
It's not like you can just send out like 5 a week or something. I mean, you can
some people do air freight them.
Oh, okay.
And that helps too. So, people will air freight. Even Neil McCrae? He showed up at Texas, bought one of the games, and just air freighted it back.
Yeah,
savage.
Yeah. How easy is that to do? Will they just come pick up the pallet here, freight, and then take it to an airport?
He sure made it look easy.
Yeah.
I don't know how easy it is.
I mean, I know it's an added expense, but I mean, if that saves you 2 months on a ship,
it doesn't sound like it's that much.
I do wonder how much more is it.
I thought it was only like 1,500 or something, or 2,000.
Distro over here, why don't you just ask me?
Yeah, duh.
Okay.
How much does it cost to air freight a game to you, buddy?
So when new games comes out, all the companies we sell for, except with Spooky, because we are sub-distros, when we get other games from JJP, whatever, we just fly it home and it costs $1,000.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah,
so why is anyone putting those things in a container?
Why what?
Nobody should be putting those things in a container then. If it's only
because in container we have to have 36 games when it's filled in a container, and it costs about $500. So it's half price.
Oh,
so yeah.
You're afraid? That's $500 more.
Yeah,
I'd be air freighting it.
I'd be air freighting.
And the coolest part is we have ordered, let's just talk about Harry Potter now. We have ordered the CE, the Wizard Edition, and the, what's the last one called? Arcade Edition. Yeah. We ordered all of them, and they don't produce them at the same time. So we want all of those games shipped at once by air. Then it will be under $1,000 per game if you have, 4, 5, 6 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that will be cheaper. So come with the games.
We'll hook you up though, Sengas. If you want to get an early game in the next one or whatever, we will air freight you one. Like, we'll make sure you get an early one so you can unbox it quick and everything.
Is that possible because of
Yeah,
Okay.
for you, like if you have a personal game you want to get over there, sub distro or not distro, we can get you a game.
Well, that sounds great. We have one of the largest arcades here in Europe. We have, I don't know, 150 games or something. And we want to show your games also.
Yeah.
A lot of people has been asking, where is Evil Dead?
No, I can't send you a load of 10, but if you want one game, we can air freight you one game. That's not a problem. We can get you an early game for sure.
Okay. Well, that I'm very happy to hear that. When you make Predator, just send the first one to me.
Yeah, no, we can totally do that.
Yeah. Okay. That's so cool, guys. I appreciate it. Absolutely. All right. My questions are done. Donnie, do you have other questions?
Yeah, Dennis had a follow-up just on manufacturing. And of course, he's one of the other 500 people that are still waiting for an Evil Dead, or 400 or so now, which he totally understands, but he's wondering why you don't build them quicker. No, he asked,
I can. You won't like it.
have you ever consulted with a manufacturing engineer, I guess, about your process or maybe setting up like efficiencies in there or something?
Oh, yeah. A couple of them. Actually, Morgan's best friend on the planet, her soon-to-be husband here, works for John Deere, obviously a huge company in the U.S. and everything. That's what he does.
Sets up manufacturing process.
Yeah, so we get him in here and everything like that. It's actually, we kind of get free consultation in that aspect.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So again, that's another thing where we have like a top of the line person that is, handy to us, I guess, Benton, Wisconsin connections. But yeah, he's actually a manufacturing engineer for John Deere. He does the skid loader assembly lines.
Oh.
So
every time we bring in extra help, it's always like cool, but also lackluster because they're like, yeah, no, you're doing great.
Yeah, so that was
we're
the
always
thing.
like, you mean there's not a secret that we could learn to make this easier? And they're like, no, you're doing all right.
Yeah.
We're like, wow, this is just hard.
He comes in and he's like, honestly, you guys are doing really good.
Yeah. It's always such a letdown.
Yeah.
To find out.
And I think Evil Dead was the first game to be produced like all in this factory. Like, didn't start down there.
Yeah, we started.
Which I mean, again, that shows. Like, you look out the reviews, you're just not seeing this stuff online.
Which, I mean, I was demanding that we got in here before Evil Dead launch. I was like, there's no way we can build this game.
Honestly, usually we send you the most problematic game.
Yeah.
Of the run. You had the most problematic early game.
Appreciate that. Yeah. I had hair issues.
Yeah.
Had a power.
That was wild. We had to change our topper design because of Don.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Honestly, it was a really great practice. I mean, our boxing process is completely different now.
We learned a lot. Instantly.
Yeah, that was great.
We added warning labels.
I'm the warning label.
Yeah, he's the whole reason for the.
How did you feel when Don and I made that show on Patreon and he talked about the topper issues he had? How did it make you guys feel?
I was just relieved it wasn't like the motor was faulty or some bad crimps or something because we were running through all that. I was just
it got me. I was confused. I was like, your motor must have just died. But so after I got done explaining to him, I'm like, dude, we ordered a full size like oil bath gearbox motor for this thing. You're not going to be able to kill it. I don't care what it is.
Hold my beer.
I was like, I'm not going to be able to blow this thing up. And he gets home and he's like, hey, my top motor isn't turning. And I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah. Well, because we had released a handful of games at that point, and it was crickets as far as problems went. So I was just waiting for what the first thing was going to be.
I was like,
and I woke up that morning to a text from Don. I think my topper quit working. And the way my heart sank to my ass.
I was like, great. Every topper motor is going to fail now.
Yeah.
And
It's working fine, but all of a sudden the motion quit working.
Yeah.
And I was fishing around did a wire come loose? Everything was connected. And then I reach up there and I feel this weird rope coming from her head to the motor. And what had happened was I didn't clear all the hair away from the motor. So over time, it wrapped up like a steel freaking cable
To the point that it was completely stopped.
Yeah, shout out to the head that didn't just
so
tear
that
the
shows
hair out.
I can't believe he held on. Yeah,
our sculpt was mounted so well that it stayed
yeah.
attached.
Yeah.
The motor stopped turning because it was so wrapped up, but when you unwrapped it, it worked perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine.
No problem since. And the head is still attached. I don't know how it didn't just rip that head off the top.
I was like, what is this wire that's up here? It was like a cable rope, and it was just the hair that was pulled so damn tight around there. I snipped the hair off, cleared it, and then it's been working fine since then.
So we added a shield.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a shield. The other option was buy 888 hair ties. Yeah.
Fair. So on the next topper, does it have something moving again? Just like this one? It has? Yeah.
We keep the toppers animated. Yep.
Yeah. Will it cost $1,400 also?
Not sure.
I mean, that was really cheap.
Now, what the
For what you get, it was really cheaply priced.
It will be. It'll still be right in that region. It'll be within $200 of that.
We gotta find out what it's
I was
costing
gonna
us.
say we have to get a price. So as soon as we find out what they're charging us, so that's another thing, we choose our. Everyone thinks we just choose our prices based on what we think we can get. We don't really do that. I have a set number that I found out back in probably TNA days that we need to make on a game to do well and continue to grow and expand, because we didn't used to have that. Like TNA, the profit margins on it were so small that we could barely pay bills that year. It was pretty like there was tiers. It was a problematic year. And at that point I kind of started setting a core limit. It's like, okay, this is the bare minimum dollar amount that we need to make on a game and things will be good. So we really go with that. We take the bill of materials, we add that core number that I'm like, this is where we are healthy as a company. We can afford to get the IPs that we need. We can afford to hire the programming that we need. We can afford the staff we need and be very secure so that we're a secure, because some of these pinball companies, you don't know if they're going to be there the next week. So we have a number that's like, okay, this is financially secure, where people don't have to worry about us going out of business, and we can afford the talent and IPs and stuff that we need. So when he's saying we don't know what the price is yet, it's because all we're going to do is take the price that we're getting, that it costs us to make the product, and we're going to add that magic number, and that's going to be the price. It's not, we're not going to look at it and be like, do you think we could get $3,000 for this? It's not like that.
Here in Denmark, here in Denmark, we have 25% VAT. So when we have a cost on something, this costs $3,000, then we multiply it with 2.5 and sell it for that, if it helps.
Yeah. Have you guys thought about just changing your mind about the VAT?
It's better than tariff.
I hear you. Yeah. Are we still battling with that right now? We don't. What's our current tariff status? What's the?
Oh well, we're dealing. We
don't deal with it as much because so
we order in raw material.
Yeah, we make most of our own stuff. Yeah. So
that's so cool.
We're ordering raw material. So if you were to order, a lot of these companies order finished metal parts from China. Well, if you're ordering a $30 metal part from China this big and paying a tariff on that, that's going to be a lot more impactful than if I order one sheet of steel and then make 150 of those out of it. We're only paying the tariff on the material, which is a small part of the final price. So we might pay the tariff on the 64 cents of material that goes in it, not the tariff on the $30 finished part. Yeah.
Do you know how we feel? Like we've heard like a week ago, we had a customer. He was like, "Oh man, I love Evil Dead. How much will it cost?" We were like, first of all, it will come maybe in 2 months, and second of all, we cannot give you a strict price because
you don't know.
It will be this price,
plus
20% or 50% tariff on top of that. So it's so uncertain. So right now, it's just almost impossible to sell living box games out of US because of those tariffs. It's so hard because we cannot give a firm number to the customers. So it kills everything.
We try to keep the price low for that reason. I mean, a lot of our CE price is $5,000 less than some competitors with a topper and everything.
I love you guys for that. I think I shield so much.
The people, you're getting this additional charge on top of it. I'm like, yeah, but at least we started you know, 0.5 lower.
With that additional charge, it's not the sticker price in the US of some of the other guys'
exactly.
top line games.
So
yeah.
I mean,
But when you guys
like,
when you guys do under 10K, because here in Europe with the currency change and everything, when you say $10,000 here in Denmark, that means for us 75,000 Danish plus VAT 25%. That's 100,000 Danish, and you can buy a car for 100,000 Danish kroners, and that's a magical number we can sell for 100,000. If it goes up and say 140,000, people are like, nope, forget about it.
Yep.
So that's why I say under 10K, and over here, you know, psychologically, it's a easier digestible number if you say 999,000 Danish, you know. So
I think 10K
that's why it's so important
barrier here as well.
Oh yeah,
I think, but maybe it's not, because what is there, four releases this year that are $12,000? JJP did go back and make an arcade edition.
Yeah, but Dune's above that. Portal's way above that.
Yeah. CGC, the Merlin.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's 12,000.
That's 12. Yeah.
So I mean, for us to still be at 10 at this point, we're thousands less than even the smallest competing companies.
Yeah, and Stern's Premium comes in right at that like $97.99, I think now.
Yeah. But a lot of these companies too, they don't manufacture their own parts. They're ordering all those in. So again, if they're ordering stuff from overseas, they're paying full tariffs on that.
Yeah.
We're not, because that's another thing. We've spent the last 10 years setting up our manufacturing to be able to do these processes. And we have the people around us. Like Charlie did printing for 20 years and pretty much developed the modern direct printed play field.
The butter.
Love it. But still, you guys doing this for under 10K, something is wrong. Why can a bigger company that can buy bulk in bigger orders, why can't they do it? So something is off, guys.
I mean,
either you guys are just amazing.
$40 million factories, probably.
I was gonna say the overhead of
our overhead is this building that we're sitting in here,
which is literally in the middle of a cornfield.
Yeah. And I don't know. You heard, like, we've used the community and connections, and people have supported us and everything.
Made good decisions, and we don't need to make as much money as probably some of these other guys feel.
I was going to say, I don't think we make as much money as most of these average, even designers.
I was going to say, a lot of the game designers even make more.
Like Eric Neer probably makes 4 times as much as Bug. Unfortunately. sorry about out here.
And he got the Pirates license. What a dick.
What?
He got to do your dream team, and he makes more money than you. Are you taller at least?
I'm getting cucked by Eric.
Are you taller?
I'm getting cucked by Eric right now.
Freaking guy is Harry Potter making all this money. What a jerk. I hope Chris listens to this. He'll get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
Chris Menier is a distributor here in Wisconsin, Kingpin Games, and his brother is Eric Menier.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully,
I had a great time hanging out with Eric.
Oh shit!
At the beach.
I was calling him his dad. Is his brother?
No. We met his dad, Norb.
Okay.
You were calling?
Wait, that was
Eric's
his grandfather. I need a
no, that's his dad.
I need a Kingpin flow chart.
Yeah, Chris.
John is a doctor.
Brother.
Oh,
not his dad.
Damn.
But it would be funny if you said that.
Yeah.
So I hope I'm going to tell him to listen to this.
I hope Jengas does the editing, not you. On to that.
So just write the 2 hours and 5 minutes. I don't know if this is too personal, but I'm just gonna ask slightly here. Is the company Buck's company now? Spooky Pinball?
We treat it that way.
Is it? I mean, Buck, are you the boss of are you the owner, 100% share? How does it work? Or is it your dad's and he gives you salary? Or how is it? How does it work? Can we talk about that, or should we just skip that?
We won't disclose who actually owns it and everything. But yeah, effectively Bug runs the company at this point. And I'm just mean to him about it. I yell at him a lot, and he learns how to do it.
Yep.
The rest is a layer of gypsy curses. Yeah.
I own the company, and Luke's my boss.
That's it.
That's honestly how it goes, man.
That's basically it.
That's how it goes.
So
It's called
what's it called? What's it called in English when a guy does this? I'm tired. What's it called?
yawning.
Yawning.
Yeah.
Yawning. Okay.
Well, if you
When
your knee, it's a Midwest goodbye.
Yeah.
yeah, when Don starts yawning just like he did a second ago, that means I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore.
yeah, you gotta-
yeah, I know that, but I'm done.
If this thing has like a cigarette lighter outfit, we can just put it in the truck and
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, talk all over there.
We got
don't care.
deliveries.
I
To
was saying we
make.
got a
Yeah.
delivery to go do.
Yeah. Speaking of,
I
not only
I don't know about this because of our shows. I know about this because I talked with Monica. She told me. With Don's yawning.
I'm hungry. Let's get pizza.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, we got to deliver a game.
Let's go deliver.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks so much for letting us come in here and destroy your Sunday morning.
Yeah, thank you for
By
allowing
talking
us.
pinball bullshit.
Actually, my cat knocked a glass of water on me and woke me up at 6. So my morning was
Oh.
All right, that's a wet pussy. Man, it's all downhill from here, guys.